Okay, so we've got a medium funds battle against a 5-star silver general called Ivan. I hadn't got an army set up for medium funds, so I've cobbled one together, and it's a bit weird, it's not what I'd normally bring. But anyway, we're going to see how we get. Just as an aside, I'm expecting to probably lose this one, but we will find out. Oh well, interestingly, I haven't brought any bows because I couldn't afford them. So I've got 2 matchlock units instead, so I'm probably going to have to try and not rush this guy, but push up quite quickly. Okay, so we said we're ready. We're going to probably push between the shrine and the sword dojo. I'm not quite sure what we need more. I think probably the sword dojo, but I don't know. So good luck, have fun. Depending on what he brings. Okay, so he's got... Is this going to be ninjas? What's this? So he's got 1 bow gen. He's brought Renyo's teaching. So everything's in the woods somewhere. Or ninjas hidden, I expect, is more likely. I've only encountered ninjas once. Oh, where else could he have hidden them? I suppose he could all be in the trees over here. But it's interesting. So we need to keep our eyes peeled for anything popping up on the map anywhere, I guess. It's obviously a medium funds battle and all he's brought is his general. But he's not moving, he hasn't said anything. I wonder if he's actually there or if he's just timed out. Because he didn't say anything when I went in the lobby. He hasn't said anything since we started. I mean, this could all just be an elaborate ruse, but he's sticking to it if he is. Because when I went into the lobby, he went ready first. I waited for him. Because I was fixing my army and everything. And he readied up first. Oh no, there we go, he's moving now. So he's obviously got some stuff hidden somewhere. So we'll see where it all comes from. This general's got 13 armour, which is just obscene. I'm not going to chase him though, I don't think, not just yet. I want to see what he's got. I'll move my cav around in this woods, but try and keep him hidden. He doesn't have a bow. Ah, there we go. Oh, so he's just got an absolute shed load of cavalry. Of course he has. Ugh, cavalry spams, wonderful. Okay, let's pull our troops up. Yep, so he's just got a massive amount of really leveled up cavalry, which is not bad for us, but not great for us. We don't have any... He doesn't have any bow cav, thankfully. So let's bring our monk cav over here to dismount to get the workshop. Bring our fire cav up here and dismount to get the shrine. If he comes into range again, we can do the extended range with our monks. We just have to keep turning round and round. We'll probably micro into my troops at some point, I expect. I'm expecting him to come over those hills and attack me, because that'll be what I'd do, because it messes up the terrain for my troops. Oh, fucking camera, don't do that. Oh, there we go, this is mad fail. Spear wall. Spear wall. Let's get our matchlocks back if we can, if it's not too late. Oh, this has all just gone terribly wrong. Let's get our monks in. Let's rally because we've got people going. Let's get our... Oh, what is happening here? Absolute mad. Just cavalry rush. All my katanas have routed. My monks are going to war cry, but it won't do any good. My general hasn't had time to get in stand and fight. I forgot to pull my other cav forward. That's ridiculous, oh my god. Oh, my general's routed. Holy shit, that's obscene. Did I even kill anybody? I don't think I even killed any of them.
Our general has been injured by the must leave.
So if you're going to cavalry rush, boys and girls, that's how you do it. Have I even killed any of his units? I do think I was concerned about having an unfair advantage on him when it first started, in case he wasn't actually there. Come on, monks, I need you to be quicker than you are being. Come on, get there before all the rest of my troops go. There's still a chance, there's still a chance, there's a tiny chance if you get in there and kill some of these troops. Keep fighting. Rout him. Oh, this is tense. God, if they've routed my high morale monks, that is trouble. Oh man, we survived. That is unbelievable. Oh well. There we go. I guess I'll say good game. Now that was random. That was hundreds of cav units hidden in a tree. Let's have a look at the results screen. Okay, so Waver in Faith. Is that a random drop? I don't know. Anyway, so I deployed 1335. I lost 1053. I killed 420. He deployed 450. Lost 420. Killed 1053. So yeah, my monks and my cav were basically all that did anything. Everything else got instantly routed by a mad charge. Look at that, just Katana cavalry spam. How annoying is that? Anyway, but you know, it didn't work out for him. He lost. So yeah, good game. I was very slow when I was because I kind of convinced myself he wasn't actually there and he's like AFK, and I pushed my units forward. I got myself in a pretty bad position over a rise with a hill on it, so I couldn't really react. And when I tried to pull my Ashigaru forward in spear wall, I was too busy messing about with my cav around the other shrine and the other two buildings, sorry, to do that effectively. So I could have mitigated some of his charge by getting a spear wall up, but I was too busy faffing about, so that didn't happen. Could have thought to pull my matchlocks back as well when I was re-ranging, because I knew he was going to just come over that bump and hit me. But fortunately, yeah, I did between 2 Yariash, a Naginata attendant, 2 monks, and my cav. I had enough to see him off. So good game, interesting tactic, I guess, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so a large battle against Durflo on rice fields. As soon as I came on, he went ready, which annoys me immensely, but I don't know, he's either going to have a lot of cav, I guess, or artillery or something picking rice fields, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, I found something's a bit weird when I've been setting up my troops and my soldiers, my armies. For some reason, it randomly changes the cost of them. If I'm trying to move my units around so they're in an order, sometimes it just makes them, it makes the army more or less expensive, and then when I go back to it I've got extra troops that I didn't have. Oh, and he's reduced the unit size as well. That's interesting. So, odd settings for someone to pick, but there we go. Just waiting a while for him to connect. Okay, so we said good luck, have fun, even though this guy just went ready again without saying anything. So we're going to move up. So what are we against? So 200 range bows, 200 range bows, 1, 2, 3 Yari Cav, Naginata Samurai, Katana Samurai, Katana Samurai, Naginata Samurai, and a general without a bow. So the monks are going to be the big problem because of the range. I do have my 200 range bows, but I only have 1, whereas he has more. I don't even know if there's any point trying to move our cav up that wide. It's probably not going to get as much of an advantage. Let's just pull it forward, sod it. Okay, so my army's not quite the same as it normally is because I've got smaller unit sizes, which is throwing me a little bit. Hopefully my bow monks are firing at his cav. Just stick that on. See if he comes into range of our matchlocks. He's probably trying to get us to line up funny so he can attack us with his bows from the flank. But we're not going to let that happen. We'll just reform.
Hidden units, my lord. treacherously meant to ambush us.
Oh, ninja. That's interesting. Let's matchlock and cav charge his ninja. Oh, 2 ninja. Okay. I thought he had quite a large army, so I wasn't convinced he'd have anything hidden, but obviously he does. Our monks are still shooting at his cavalry, which is good. Try and react to getting our spears in the way. Get more spears into that. Keep our cav chasing his ninja. If you can't use them, then that's a good asset neutralised. Okay, so his annoying cav is just running all the way through all of our lines without any problem at all. Which I'm a bit annoyed about, to be honest.
Our men are running from the battlefield.
What the fuck is that?
For display.
Are you kidding me? Wow, well, it seems like there's a real point to making units sizes different. Alright, okay, so we've beat him off, but that's probably not the right choice of words, but only just. So our cavalry have routed one of his ninja, but not the other. Fucking hell, what is going on here? He's got 1 ninja left and he's going to rout my cavalry. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is bullshit. What's going on? Massive. How are you hidden? Alright, so that was an annoyingly successful charge for him. I don't know why all of that stuff was so successful, but there we go. So we need to reform a little bit. Let's pull our things in field. Okay, so he's lining up. He's got the range advantage, so really we've got no option but to push up. What have we got here? I'm going to charge our monk cav into his bows and we'll pull our other cav around. We've got to remember he's got ninja in the trees over there. So we want our monks to be shooting at him. We need to pull our matchlocks up to start firing. Otherwise his 200 range monk's just going to take us to pieces. Hopefully we can get our monk cav into him and our Yari cav into his general. Okay, so he's pulled all of his spears forward in response to our cavalry charge. So we've got to charge into his general and his swords, so we'll pull those guys out. So whilst we're disrupting him, we're going to move the rest of our troops forward. His bowmonks is still ripping up my cav, which is kind of annoying. But hopefully, if he's focusing on them, we can get into them this side with our monk cav. Yep, okay, that's good. Okay, so he's seeing it, so we'll move those down. So our troops are getting lined up nicely. So it looks like he's used his rally. We'll drop these into his swords, so our matchlocks are opening up, which is good. So we've got these back into his bows again. Pull them out. We need to pull these matchlocks round. Our bows need to start shooting at his swords, maybe. Throw these guys back into his swords because they've not got much in the way of defense against cav. Pull these guys back out. What's that? Is that his ninja? Where have they come from? Oh yeah. More Kisho ninja. Gotta love them. So we'll throw them up, we'll hold them up with our attendant, with our monks and his attendants. Pull our cav out. We won't pull them in front of our matchlocks. Okay, so we need to pull you further forward, you further forward. We need our swords forward. We'll push you into there because they're losing. We'll throw you into there.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display.
Yep, don't I know it. Pull these guys up. We'll pull our general further forward, drop a rally, and then just put him in stand and fight. Our cav can come down and get into his spears, hopefully. Okay, so you need to come back. We'll pull our swords out and charge his Naginata Samurai with 2 of them. Pull you guys back. Okay, they've routed, so we'll push these guys forward. We'll throw our swords up here to support them. Oh, that's our cavalry, so we'll pull them out. So we'll war cry because that looks like it's about to rout and they're into his general. We've got our monks hopefully firing at his troops there. Our bows, sorry. Our matchlocks. We've got our swords distracting his spears so we can pull our cav round and get into his troops. These all need to push forward. Okay, so even though he's fucked about with the unit sizes, went ready before anybody, without even saying anything, hidden Kisho around the map and early cavalry rushed us, he's still lost. So let's have a look at the results screen. Okay, so I deployed 1,050 men, I lost 369, I killed 579. He deployed 680, he lost 579, he killed 367. So in terms of units, my monk cav, my matchlock samurai and my monks were the top 3 kills. And for him, his fire cavalry, his Yori cavalry, and his ninja got the most kills. So yeah, a little bit frustrated that did that bullshit, I'm ready, so we'll force the game to start thing. It was interesting coming up against ninja. I don't really understand how they work, to be honest, because I detected them whilst they were still some way out, and I haven't got any bonus to detection, so I don't know how you use those effectively, I guess. Presumably you have to pop stealth and put them into action quite quickly. I don't know if anybody can advise on that, it'd be much appreciated. So yeah, so good game, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so we're lining up a match against ElRetardo, or rematch I should say. Map's on Rice Fields just because that's what it was on. He's asked for the funds to be medium. I've tweaked my army a little bit, I'm not overly confident with it, but you know, it goes how it goes. We've not really got much in the way of range. We've only got this little foot samurai just for the sake of it. So yeah, we're going to see how we get on. Okay, so I've changed it slightly. I've dropped a matchlock in favour of taking a 200 range bow, and I've swapped my cav around so one's vanilla so I could afford it all. So we're going to see how we go. Okay, so we've had untrained Fugu Cook played against us, though it still leaves our katanas with 15 attack, which isn't the end of the world, I guess. As ever, we're going to go for the farmhouse, because we're on the other side this time, because we're hosting this particular game. We'll keep our matchlocks behind our bows. We're only going to put... Oh no, we'll put them both at the front. It's going to be risky, because this isn't going to leave me with any spears at the back, which is not really how I like to play, but if we see he's got a lot of cav, we'll just have to rearrange as we go. Right, okay, so that's these guys over here. He's played me before on this map, so he knows I'll hide cav in those trees. But let's do it anyway. We don't know where else to put him, really, have we? Can always run him out if we need him. So my build, as ever, trusty general at the back. Where is he? Where is he? Which one is he? Is this one? Looking mean, or not. So we've got some some monks on either side, which have got 14 morale, 13 attack, and 11 defense. We've got 3 Katana Samurai in the middle, which all have 15 attack. We have 2 units of Naginata attendants just to soak up damage, basically. We've got our Matchlock Warrior Monks, which have increased reload and accuracy, and we have our Daikus at the front that have 200 range. So, yeah, when we kick off, as ever, the thing I do is we're going to rush for the farmhouse. Don't know where he's going to deploy, I assume over here in the trees maybe. Line up for the farmhouse, try and take that. Try and creep our monks down here if we can in our 2 monk cav in the trees. Again, one of these guys is vanilla, but with my retainers and my general it has 17 morale and 14 attack. And the other one has got 17 morale, 17 attack, 11 defense and 17 charge. So one's got 4 chevrons, one's got none. My general will spend most of the time behind the battle and stand and fight. Okay, we're ready. So good luck, have fun. Let's go. Okay, so I can see what looks like a light cav out in front, I guess. So Yari Ashigaru, Katana Samurai, Katana Samurai, Katana Samurai, Katana Samurai, Bow Warrior Monks, a melee general, and 2 units of Yari Cav. Okay, so no matchlocks, and we've got the ranged advantage as well. He's got the cav advantage, but we've got some alright spears between our attendants and our monks. And our warrior monks. We've got enough to see him off, I reckon. Looks like I'm going to get rushed, so do you know what? I might just stop here and just line up there. So we've got the range advantage, so we'll get our Daikus. I don't know where they're looking at the minute. They're firing at something. Oh, what are they? Oh, Wakos. Okay, well we'll counter them with our monks. And we should win. And we'll pull our good monk cav across. Our Daikus should be opening fire on his troops. Oh, Yari cav's moving. We'll pull out our attendants to counter that if we can. That's fine, we can cope with that. I can't see the radius on anybody's troops. I don't know if I've turned that off by mistake. But let's just stick extended range on these bad boys and pull our Daikus back. We'll pull our other monk cav round. So let's just stop them there for a sec, because they're doing a pretty good job. Just pull our attendants forward. Pull these guys round. Okay, and pull these guys up. Pull these guys round. We'll just throw our attendants forward just to halt his advance. So he's kept his general and his bows right at the back. We're going to drop out, we're going to rally and stand and fight. He's had to pull his cavalry away from his lines to help his other cavalry, so he's got nothing to support his general. We'll pull these guys out to hit his Ashigaru, because we're going to rout his front line, not too difficult. We'll hit this guy in the back. We're about to rout his other cav, so we've got some monks coming in on this flank. We'll throw our swords around the back. Actually, so our swords there, our monks there. We'll throw these guys in the back, and we'll pull these guys forward. So I haven't pulled my guns back because I've been not really paying attention to the details, because my micro's piss poor. We'll throw all of these guys into his archers. Okay, we'll throw our swords forward. Our Daikus have been doing a pretty good job. We'll put fire arrows on just for a big finish. And we'll throw everybody onto this Ashigaru unit. And that will be a good game, I think, unless he's got something hidden away. I didn't see your cav. No, I noticed that. Well, okay, so let's have a look at the results. Okay, so I deployed 1,077 men, I lost 268, I killed 944. He deployed 1,200, lost 946, killed 266. So for my units, we've got my warrior monk cav, my vanilla warrior monk cav got 154 kills, so that was mainly his bows and his general. My katana samurai got 132, and my Daiku's got 128. My matchlocks got 114, even though I didn't micro them very well towards the end of the battle. But I guess that initial charge, there was quite a lot of Ashigaru in the way, so that helped. And for his units, his Waco Raiders, which I wasn't expecting, I must admit. It was only because I heard the thing about hidden units that I knew to react. If he'd have crept them maybe till they were a bit closer, if he could have done. But they got 59 kills. His Katana Samurai, which were, I think they were, maybe had 14 attack, and then my Fugu Cook knocked them down to 12, so they weren't that effective, had 39. And two of his vanilla bow monks got 35 and 29, but I got cav into them relatively quickly. So good game, well played, and thank you for watching.